Featured artists today include Joe Focus, Erik Stephen, and Brutha War. Welcome to the Devout Jamcast. The Devout Jamcast. DJ Ice Berg365 welcoming you to episode 90 of the Devout Jamcast. Thank you for joining us. The Devout Jamcast is a twice-monthly podcast, and new episodes come out on the first and third Mondays of each month. I want to show you just how exciting Music for Christ can be. I invite you to get up and praise and dance with us as we get started. Our first song is by Joe Scott, known as Joe Focus. Here is Up and Up.
Check one. Check two. Jesus loves you. Ha ha. We're on that up and up. That up and up. We're on that up and up. That up and up. We're on that up and up. We're on that up and up. We're on that up and up. That up and up. We're on that up and up. That up and up. We're on that up and up. We're on that up and up.
Keeping it positive in a negative bubble. Living a dream, trying to stay out of trouble. By his design, stay between the lines. Violence is so massive, it's a sign of the time. We have to spread love every chance we get. Since we're living in our dash, make the best of it. These eyes see some scary movies. Not much on the screen, it's the life I'm viewing. I gave the world bubblegum smoothie for the children, cause suicide rates are high in the millions. So we have to do our part. There's many people that we have to fight for.
We're on that up and up. That up and up. We're on that up and up. That up and up. We're on that up and up. We're on that up and up. We're on that up and up. That up and up. We're on that up and up. That up and up. We're on that up and up. We're on that up and up.
I'm not here to make assumptions. I want to spread revolutionary love. Aprina Johnson, hashtag free hugs. It's better than Papa's love. The power of love can change an angry man's heart. Kindness can heal wounds. Just do your part. Galatians 6:9 says we shouldn't get tired of spreading goodness. That's how big our heart is. Pursue greatness. Positive thinking can erase the negative. Just stay close to God. He will give us our daily bread. It will help sick people like meds. Give them rest, just like beds. God loves you, and so do I. Stay focused, and don't you cry. Time after time, I send it
We're on that up and up. That up and up. We're on that up and up. That up and up. We're on that up and up. We're on that up and up. We're on that up and up. That up and up. We're on that up and up. That up and up. We're on that up and up. We're on that up and up.
Up and Up by Joe Focus. Joe's from Cincinnati. He began making music in 2008. He began in a group called E4C, releasing albums and opening for artists like R. Swift and Jason. These songs were listened to all around the world. He recorded tracks with national artists, including K-drama. Joe's performed poetry, praise dancing, rapping, singing, and comedy. Joe released a song in June of 2015 and took a break from music after this release. His previous full-length album, which was called Wonderfulness, released in 2014. His break from music lasted almost 4 years, but Joe is ready to drop his latest project, which was called Moving Forward. Moving Forward includes 5 new singles from Joe, including that song you just heard, Up and Up. Joe Focus's music is available on Google Play. And for more, you can also check out reverbnation.com/JoeFocus9. Search for Joe Scott on Facebook And on YouTube, search Joe Focus 2. And be sure to follow him on Instagram at Joe Focus Baby, and that's baby with 6 Y's. Our next song is by Erik Stephen. It's called Smash.
I'm just a normal guy, living my life. 2 legs, 2 arms, a brain, and 4 eyes. Missing foresight. Was I born right? I get angry, it's like someone turned off the porch light. When I get annoyed, you better try to avoid. I can fling the thing like it's a toy into the void. It ain't roids, it's rage. You better give me space. Too much vitamin H, increase my height and my weight. I try to push it low and smush the groans. How? I don't know. Ask Amaze Cho. Every moment's crucial. Becoming cruel and brutal. Search Google. I've been known to fight poodles. Most days I'm very loving. Wanna hug me? You push my buttons? Well, then that's something. I'm a puny human with a monster inside that I constantly hide. Is it stronger than I? Smash! Grab it so I can have it. It's scary how my conscience is absent. I run rampant, leaving destruction and damage. Call Doc Samson if you want a bandage. Smash! Grab it so I can have it. It's scary how my conscience is absent. I run rampant, leaving destruction and damage. Call Doc Samson if you want a bandage. Too big for my britches, that's why they're ripping. So much rage I can't contain, nor make a coherent sentence. I'm slipping and tripping, no I won't listen. I'm driven to friction, not equipped as Mr. Fix-It. Is it worth it? I know my future's imperfect. If it breathes I can hurt it, it's like the screams are inverted. You can shoot me into space, but I can't be contained. And when I find my way back, you got a lot to explain. If I travel down this path, I might never come back. That's okay, I love the taste of the power I pack. I got so much stack strength, the tanks get tossed. I'm a hoss, got a bigger jolt than Thunderbolt Ross. I jump, I don't soar, too much energy stored. I've got so much force, I can punch out Thor. I can start a world war, bring on the gamma cores. Trust the strength of the Lord. What for? Smash! Grab it so I can have it. It's scary how my conscience is absent. I run rampant, leaving destruction and damage. Call Doc Samson if you want a bandage. Smash! Grab it so I can have it. It's scary how my conscience is absent. I run rampant, leaving destruction and damage. Call Doc Samson if you want a bandage. When I calm down, I'm found laying naked, bound by my limitations. Shout out to Peter David. I've gone face to face with abominations and leaders bent on world domination. They're all bleeders. When I'm in my right mind, the monster's not what I like. It's not living like Christ. All my grime is in sight. No longer hiding in the open or blinded by emotion. No sons of Odins or Logans making me lose my focus. I've heard of righteous anger and you can't fight your nature. But my savior didn't die for me to be tied to my anchor. I want to abide in my maker. I was designed for his favor. I'm gonna remind all the haters I'm not defined by my anger. Smash! Grab it so I can have it. It's scary how my conscience is absent. I run rampant, leaving destruction and damage. Call Doc Samson if you want a bandage. Smash! Grab it so I can have it. It's scary how my conscience is absent. I run rampant, leaving destruction and damage. Call Doc Samson if you want a bandage.
Smash by Erik Stephen. Erik has also been featured on episodes 1 and 88 of the Devout Jamcast. Erik, his wife Michelle, and young son Grayson are from Phoenix, Arizona, but tour internationally full-time to spread the gospel. He's the first artist I worked with and DJ'd for live, and God has continued to bless us with the opportunity to meet up, do live shows, and fellowship. I've loved continuing to get to know Erik and his family. Learn more by going to erikstephenmusic.com. His new song, Smash, released on September 24th, is now available on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, and everywhere music is streamed. Also, check out erikstephen.bandcamp.com and find a ton of more music there. And be sure to follow him on Twitter at I am Erik Stephen and Instagram at Erik Stephen Music. Our final song today in the Devout Jamcast is Pedal to the Metal by Brutha War.
Pedal to the metal, let's go. Love to the reds in the ghetto. Just wanna do what Father says so. Let's go.
I'ma stop stalling, running from my calling. Got whatever you want me to do while I'm all in.
Flowing, living water rivers. Picking up my pencil like my fingers on the trigger. These words open fire in the shadow. Wars already won, still the demons want to battle. Lord, could you please bless me indeed? Provide for my needs. Enlarge my territory, influence in the world for the kingdom mandatory. When you living for the kingdom, gotta live it up. But all the selfish pride and greed, gotta give it up. Alkaline water, no bitter cup. Keep speaking the word when the demons try to interrupt. Faith navigate, not eyesight. Prisoner of hope, faith bigger than a fright. Pedal to the middle, let's go. Love to the reds in the ghetto. Just wanna do what Father says so. Let's go. Pedal to the middle, let's go. Love to the reds in the ghetto. Just wanna do what Father says so. Let's go. He left the 99 to retrieve the prodigal. Looking for the lost is the place where I wanna go. Give us a heart for the orphans you're contented for. Not about appearances, so what are they pretending for? Just playing with power, real love that they never ever seen before. All around the world, this is the truth that you need to know. If you live in doubt, people, you are missing out. Dehydrated spirit isn't dry. If God is really real, then why wouldn't I? Live my life for him, why shouldn't I? Do everything I can just to serve. The one that gave me life, isn't that what he deserved? We belong to a kingdom that is way above. Keep on looking, but you never ever find a greater love. Pedal to the middle, let's go. Love to the reds in the ghetto. Just wanna do what Father says so. Let's go. Pedal to the middle, let's go. Love to the reds in the ghetto. Just wanna do what Father says so. Let's go.
Pedal to the Metal by Brutha War. Brutha War was also featured on episodes 17 and 34 of the Devout Jamcast. He speaks passionately and eloquently through hip-hop, spoken word, workshops, and public speaking to empower others in embracing their purpose and realizing their true value. He was a member of the groundbreaking group Brothers Grimm, known formerly of Grape Tree Records, recognized by many as a pioneer in inspirational hip-hop. His music videos and interviews have played on radio stations, television, and podcasts across the nation and internationally. He has performed and spoken at festivals, community centers, venues, churches, and more from Costa Rica to California to Canada. Brutha War says words have creative power, and when fused with inspiration, they can become a catalyst for change and revelation. Brutha War makes truth music. To find more, search Brutha War on Facebook and YouTube, and be sure to follow him on Twitter at Brutha War and Instagram at Brutha_War. Now it's time for our devout discussion topic. Every episode I give you guys a discussion topic. You send me your responses and I'll read your answers on the next Devout Jamcast. Last time our topic was, how can we know we've truly forgiven a situation or an individual? At Evolve Jason on Instagram said, by knowing that it's all cast into the sea of forgetfulness and it would no longer have any strongholds on us. Thank you so much to everyone who responds to the discussion topics. Join the discussion on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and any other social media outlet using hashtag #TheDevoutJamcast. Let's keep the discussion going with today's devout discussion topic. Do you have a spiritual mentor? Who is it? It could be a pastor, a friend, or a family member. Who do you have who is pouring into your spiritual life and keeping you accountable? Let me know what you think by tweeting me at Devout Jamcast or by using hashtag #TheDevoutJamcast. You can go to the Facebook page, facebook.com/TheDevoutJamcast. You can also send me an email to thedevoutjamcast@gmail.com. I'll do my best to read your response to the discussion topic on the show next time. Don't forget, video versions are now available one day before the audio-only version. Subscribe at youtube.com/iceberg365 ministries. Also, as always, I am looking for music. If you are an artist or know an artist who does any genre of Christ-focused music, I'd love to feature their music on the show. Send me an email, thedevoutjamcast@gmail.com, for info on making that happen as well. Thanks so much for listening. Tune in to the next Devout Jamcast, October 21st.